Hello, welcome to another MCO NXT update. Today we want to unbox something, not because it's very new, but because it is quite rare. By the way, before we start, make sure you subscribe, leave a comment, and support the channel if you like to, if you find the content valuable. We don't just do simple unboxings here. We don't just look at hardware or accessories in a very simplified way. No, it's typically very reflective. This is more a channel where we discuss digital culture. It's not a let's play channel. It's more about understanding what's behind all of this, right? We want to build a community on this channel. And if you are up for it, make sure you subscribe. And, if the content isn't for you, then you will figure that out. But I think we're building something great here. What I want to do today is unbox the new Zelda Breath of the Wild for the Switch 2. Arrived yesterday in the post, and it's the physical edition. I find that very, very important. So it says it down here, right? This is not the game card version, not the virtual version. This is the physical edition. So that's what I mean. It is rare. It is not necessarily anything super new. I mean, of course it is the Switch 2 version, but we've probably all played Breath of the Wild on the Switch 1, or maybe not everybody. But yeah, I mean, I know what you're thinking, right? Most people don't buy physical games anymore. And honestly, that's exactly why I wanted to do this video. Before we carry on, let me open that plastic wrapping here. So I just need to figure out how to do that without any scissors. But okay, let me open that, and then we can talk a little further. Or while I do this, I mean, again, most people don't really buy physical games anymore. I know, but obviously, you probably know that here, when it comes to the Switch 2, there are not really many physical games anymore. Maybe for exactly that reason, or maybe just because they want to save some money, right? Not the people, but they as well. Everybody wants to save some money. Why not? But they obviously intentionally try to phase out these physical games because it's cheaper, right, for the distributors and the sellers. But I don't, I mean, I've grown up in an era where there were still only physical games. There were no digital download games, right? Remember 1996 when I got my Nintendo 64 at the time, at that time. Nothing greater than unpacking that thing and the games on my birthday. It's about memory. There is something about opening a box, something about hearing that little click when the case opens. Let me actually do that. Hold on, let me just try to figure out how I can get my hand around this. Yeah. So, I mean, no manual and everything. Okay, but there is something physical in there. And there is something about hearing that little click when you open it for the first time, right? Something about holding a game card in your hand. Let me take that out. Holding it in your hand, sliding it into the console, and knowing, it's mine, not rented. It's not rented. It's not streamed. This is it. I'm not sure if it's gonna zoom properly here with all the stuff that's. Nah, probably not. Nah. Anyway, this is it. This is a little game card, and it's something physical. It's something in your hand. So it's not part of a subscription model. It's mine. I personally, and let me know in the comments if you think it is different, but I find that powerful. And today, especially with the Switch 2 now, there's been some backlash that more and more games are digital only. Even major titles. There's no cartridge anymore. There's no packaging, just a download. I mean, honestly, there's nothing in here, which is a bit disappointing, at least in the Cyberpunk one. I think there are some stickers and some stuff. Nothing major, okay, but at least they did a good job. Why not have a Zelda sticker in there? I mean, do I need it? No, I would probably leave it in there, but still, it's the gesture, it's the meaning behind it. But again, most of it downloads, but this is physical. I can put it into the shelf. Most games have no cartridge. Most games have no packaging. It's just a download. I know it's efficient. Yeah, I know it's fast. But something is lost along the way that, that waiting for that little parcel, that, waiting for or going to the shop, that it has to do with slowing down as well. Find that very important. This box It's not just plastic. For me, it's a signal, a reminder that games can have a presence, that games are objects. It's not just data. It's like a phenomenon, right? It's a physical culture. I mean, on this channel we talk about digital culture a lot and how gaming has changed and the digital era and everything. At Here on this channel we talk a lot about digital culture, and this is part of it. The way we experience games, it's changing, but why? You know, is it because everything is faster? You know, it's a digital only culture, but you see there are so many people who still want the physical games, myself included. I've watched some YouTube videos from some other people who bought like every physical game, and I want to do that. I want to do that. I want to support that. I don't necessarily want to support these game cards where you just get a download code. No, I want to support this. Um, I want to support this, and I want to talk about that on this channel. I want to talk about why I do that and why I find it helpful. I mean, this year, bought it for this channel. Would I have bought it just for myself? No, probably not. I bought it for MCO NXT, and I did that because this is also a physical one. We're gonna do another unboxing video on that one. And Zelda, it creates memory. You know, it doesn't only create memories. You know, I have a lot of memories, and with the older Zelda games, and I don't want that to change. The problem is, I think, in gaming, in digital culture everywhere, it's all about subscriptions these days, right? The way we experience games is changing, not necessarily because people want it like that, but because that's just how it works. That's how the developers and the distributors and it's just how the platforms structure it. It's all about the structure. It's about from objects to accounts, from memories on shelves to memories in servers. And it's not about ownership anymore. I mean, there are probably good. There's a good side here and there. You know, it's not. You know, there are pros and cons, I guess. But sometimes having the actual object matters, not just for technical reasons, but for emotional ones, because something happens when you open a game. It creates a moment, a pause, a ritual. It's a connection. And if I'm honest, I wish more publishers still gave us that. Also with my children, I mean, I remember I've got so many memories. My childhood opening these, you know, going to the shops with my parents, buying the game. And I don't, you know, this channel is also like a small piece of that. I don't fully want that to go away because it is a lot of, I've got a lot of positive memories. And let me know in the comments if you have those as well. So, I mean, shout out to any studio that still releases physical editions in 2025, 2026. You might think no one notices, but some of us do, and we appreciate it. And yeah, I mean, there's not much inside. I mean, I showed you, it's just that little game card. So I just wanted to discuss that a little bit. So I think we are going to end the video here. I mean, let me know what you think. What do you think about the physical games, digital downloads? I mean, you know, some games will never be this or published as a physical cartridge. But my plan is, unless it's really a bad game, I want to support this. I want to collect these. I want to buy these. And Zelda is one of them. Thanks so much. Make sure you subscribe. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.